the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Well, all right. I'm glad to see you could make it. I appreciate you tuning in for my very last episode. Yeah, I know, you're going to miss me. But hey, let's not get all sentimental, okay? This is the last I want to hear about it. Instead, let's get right into our fooling around episode. I don't want any weepy goodbyes. I just want some heavy breathing and hard pounding on the keyboard. You know, something filthy to remember you by. Just hint. All right, first I need to pass out some screws. Here you are, 3 shiny screws. So here's what you do with these screws. If you think your neighbor doesn't know the answer to a question, but you want to make him answer it anyway, buzz in and then hit the S key to screw him. Okay, you ready to go? Let's do it. Time to pick a category.
Question number 1.
Let's see what we got going. I love you like Lenny loves rabbits. We're playing for $3,000 this time. Pencils ready. Let's do it. Why do fools fall in love? Love doesn't exist. It's a social construct. Take a shot, player 2. It's all biology, baby. Love is actually caused by a hormone called I like to moan. Yeah, in fact, I was actually getting injections of that stuff for a little while. But I had to stop after that nasty little incident with my parakeet. The court says I'm not allowed to talk about it. All right, I need a category. For your enjoyment, I speak goodly. You're looking at $3,000 on this one. And now, your question. If you don't never, ever get questions right, ever, which of the following is technically true? You never get them right, you sometimes get them right, you always get them wrong, or, you don't know, you failed English. Player 1! According to all the negatives in that sentence, you would get some questions right at least sometimes. Unless you never ever don't get not the what's it sometimes, neither nor always but before never, in which case this answer would not be correct. But I don't need to tell you that, do I? Give me a category. All right, player 2 and 3, step aside, because player 1's going on a dis or dat. The category for this dis or dat is your dog is smarter than you are. Now, listen very carefully. I'm going to play 7 tones for you, and for each one, I'd like you to tell me, is it a frequency audible to the human ear, or is it something your average human mortal cannot hear? As we get to each one, if the frequency creates a sound that can be heard by the human ear, press 1. If the frequency is so high as to make the sound inaudible, press 2. And to skip it, press 4. You get $500 for each right answer, and you lose $500 for each one you get wrong or that you don't get to. Okay, you got 30 seconds. You ready? Let's dance. Sound 1, can you hear it or not? Sound 2. Sound 3. Sound 4. Sound 5. Sound 6. One more. Sound 7. That'll do it. Perfect. And with time to spare, no less. Here you go. Congratulations. Let's move on. All right, pick a category.
Hallelujah! Bow your heads and pray to 4.
I believe this one is called Frankenstein. I got $2,000, says you don't know this one. Think fast, it's question time. Which of the following pranks would a merry prankster probably pull? Flip it. Gotta answer it, player 1. The merry pranksters were a group of psychedelic weirdos, which, by the way, included my close personal friend Ken Kesey. How you doing, Ken? Who traveled around in a painted bus and took lots of hallucinogenic drugs. Now they all design interactive television experiences. Hey, player 3, I think this belongs to you. That's the end of round 1. We'll be back with round 2 right after these messages.
Well, beer A has sort of a stale, skunky, yeasty flavor.
Disgusting?
Nauseating.
Try beer B. Okay,
Now that's fresh!
that's Budweiser.
Get out of here! I don't believe it!
Tasting is believing.
When I tell my husband, he's gonna totally freak.
Welcome back. Time to play round 2 where the values are doubled. You ready? Good, we're starting. All right, I need a category.
Número 5, and you don't know Jack.
Here we have, my horoscope says I'll meet a strange man, and this one's worth $6,000. Okay, listen up, because I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. Okay, I'm a fire sign. I'm really stubborn and into having my own way. But hey, that's the price you pay when you're always right. I like people with strong personalities who speak their minds, just, not around me. Now, slackers really, really annoy me. Unless, of course, they're watching something really cool on TV. Oh, but hey, enough about me. What I want you to tell me is, what's my sign? Virgo, Aries, Scorpio, or Aquarius? Player 2, go! A strong-willed, bossy, expressive fire sign? Oh, baby, I am an Aries through and through. Don't you want to touch my fiery core? My teen years as an Aries were quite dangerous. But, being a fire sign while having frequent wet dreams is just an occupational hazard, I guess. Time to pick a category.
We're a bunch of hicks and we love the question 6.
This category is known as My Spine, My Spine! Heads up, this one's going to be $6,000. Okay, so Shakespeare in Love wins Best Picture. Every kid under the sun has seen Romeo and Juliet, and all these other Shakespeare works are being filmed, right? Well, Bard fans, tell me this. Imagine a wacky April Fool's Day production of the Shakespeare play that features the Fool. Which of these merry jests will happen? Noisemakers going off during Hamlet, whipped cream falling on Romeo and Juliet, naked actors performing King... All yours, player 1. To be or not to be? I can't work like this. Player 2, player 3, who wants it? Player 3, do it. You'd see naked actors performing King Lear. The Fool is King Lear's sidekick.
I would ask His Highness if that is a scepter in your pocket, or if you are just happy to see me. But His Highness is not wearing pants. Ha-ha!
Give me a category.
7, lucky, lucky 7.
We're calling this one. I'll say this one last time. There is no Jenny here. You want $6,000? Give me your right answer. Eyes forward. We're going. What does it sound like when you dial 867-5309? Sound 1. Sound 2. Sound 3. Or sound 4. Player 2, grab it. It sounds just like this. And when the person on the other end answers, it sounds like this.
Listen to me, you little sucker. If you call here again, I'm gonna find out where you live and rip off your mother head. Do you understand me, you goddamn sucker? Now leave a message after the beep.
All right, pick the category. Hey, bless smut with dime store.
It's time for a Christmas restroom.
Let's see if you can make some sense out of this gibberish category. Love among the office supplies. The opening value of this gibberish question is $10,000. Now check this out. As the time disappears, so does the money. So the sooner you buzz in, the better. Okay, take yourself a look and tell me with what cliché does this gibberish phrase rhyme? Rev me stick pin, you schnook. Player 1, it's all you. Type it. Man, I wish somebody would have told me earlier that there's a book on how to be funny. I've been doing it the hard way all these years. You know that kick me sign thing? That was mine. category.
Aloha, question number 9.
For your enjoyment, practical jokes with subtitles. And this one's going to be worth $6,000. Oh boy, looks like April Fool fever has infected the local artsy-fartsy movie theater. If the projectionist at the local art movie house splices together Enchanted April and Henry Fool, which of the following touching stories will you most likely see? A medicine man helps a cursed Ohio town. A chef woos American girls in Paris. A clown teaches a Chinese boy to laugh. Or an ex-con cheers up English women in Italy. It's all you, Player 3. Henry Fool is about an ex-con who inspires a small group of down-and-out people. Enchanted April is about, I'm sorry. It's about somebody in Italy, something like that. I don't know. But, put them together, oh yeah. We've got a lot of people who are going to be demanding their money back. That's the end of round 2. We'll be right back with round 3 after this.
Hugo? Yeah, Hugo Boss. The fragrance. The world is getting smaller.
Smell better.
Hugo.
Introducing a revolutionary concept in web design, airforce.com. Enjoy one-stop shopping for Air Force wallpaper, screensavers, e-cards, and games, all absolutely free. This is an unlimited time offer, so act now. Visit www.airforce.com.
Hey kids, put down those chutes and ladders and come with me to Acne Land!
Look out for the pus pit! I'm lost in the forest of ingrown hairs! Don't step in Blackhead Minefield! Zit Moon is about to blow!
Acne Land, the board game where bad skin is more than an embarrassment, it's an adventure!
Welcome back. It's time to play round 3. Now, I'm not going to send you out there without a screw first, so here you go. One screw for everybody. All right, I hope you're all together, because we're going. All right, I need a category.
10 fingers and 10 toes, would you like to have a cheap cigar?
Coming at you, we finally got a piece of the pie, and this one's worth $6,000. Ready? Here's the question. Given a point P, R, theta, if the origin and the x-axis coincide with the pole and the initial line of the polar coordinates, how could you determine the Cartesian representation of P in bed? This math stuff with a banana, these equations with your tongue, maybe these doodads with your pants down, or whatever the hell this is all about. Player 1, do it! Oh, there. You don't want to be putting a chicken in the same room with a radius, okay? You, Player 3. Wow, you put your tongue on that? I bet that's how you got that sore, isn't it? We'll chalk this one up to experience. Oh, just one more chance. To determine the Cartesian coordinates of P, you'd use the formulas x equals r cosine theta and y equals r sine theta. And if P isn't bed, you better have a banana. I mean, particularly when you take into account the high level of potassium in bananas and the naughty subtext of the Cartesian coordinates, right? Oh, that's what fooling around is all about, baby. Give me a category.
It's 11 minus 1 plus 2 minus 1 is 11.
This one's called Sweet John 3:16, Never Been Kissed. Heads up, this one's going to be $6,000. Let's see how you handle this one. Given the discovery religious scholars made in early 1999, on what day would it be most appropriate to sing REM's It's the End of the World as We Know It, and I Feel Fine? May 31st, 1999. Player 3, have at it. Hey, mark those calendars. This past February, an international team of Bible, Torah, and Quran scholars determined that all of their respective religious books point to December 8th, 1999 as the day of the apocalypse. So, you know that hotel room you booked for your big millennium party? You might want to see if you can get that deposit back. All right.
Well, let's delve into question 12.
The category, the key to everything. You want $6,000? Give me your right answer. All right, I hope you're familiar with typing because, well, you're going to have to do a little bit here. Buzz in and tell me what finishes this ancient, mysterious sequence of letters. M-N-B blank blank XV. Now, please, fill in the blank. Player one, it's all you. Oh, you're good. Oh, yeah, you're good. Check out the big brains on you. Yeah, you're pretty sharp. The answer is right there under your nose, and you caught it. I bet that movie Baby Geniuses is based on your childhood, right? All right, I need a category.
Look at the green.
It's 13.
Well, what do we have here? Yair Iga in Wienerstang. And this one's going to be worth $6,000. Oh, hell. This one's in the funny talk. All right, I'll have to give it my best shot. You ready? Wilkendens på för Skross, Kusplaya Prisnorena, Johan Ludwig Heiber, Peder He, Hans Christian Andersen, or Soren Kierkegaard. Player two, go! Johan Ludwig Heiber, Skross, Kusplaya Prisnorena. Du forstår visst ett orais väl jag ser, va? De är amerikaner. Time to pick a category. Ain't no love like number 14. We're calling this one Masturbator and Servants. You get this one, you pocket $2,000. Ready? Catch this. Which of the following is not a result of excessive masturbation? You'll go blind, you'll go insane, you'll think clearly, or you'll be destined for hell. Excessive masturbation can make you go blind, insane, and makes you go to hell. But as for thinking, actually it helps the thoughts that you have, what's the word I'm looking for? Your brain gets all oogie. 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 All right, that's all around 3. Now, right after these messages, you're going to have a jack attack.
Play poker online with other people live at www.2am.com.
ACS. Alligators craft.
Alternating current.
Angelic Claudia Cold Shoulder.
Acrophobia coming soon.
Acrophobia, the hilarious word game that puts your creativity on the line.
So we're in the middle of the movie, and I'm like, oh my god, the good character is the one.
Kinda makes talking seem overrated, doesn't it? Air crisps. One taste, and you'll be back.
Welcome to the Jack Attack. When you see 2 words on the screen that match, hit your buzzer. If you're right, I'll give you $2,000. If you're wrong, you're going down 2,000. But don't forget, remember the clue. Not any old word's gonna do it. It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. This is my letter to the world. And no, the world has never written to me. Or maybe it has. I've moved a lot. It might be being forwarded. Make your mothers really happy, and I know what makes your mothers happy. Let's look at the scores. one's got it. Well, player one, a win is a win no matter how you slice it, and you sliced it pretty thin. So I leave you with these words.
You don't know Jack!
Howdy, kids. This is Pecos Bucky here, telling you to tune in next week for another exciting episode of You Don't Know Jack the Netshow. Woohoo! And they didn't even pay me to say this. Woohoo!